as well.
Why the choice of this area? Did you know that Dangote was coming here?
So again,
because this is opening very fast. It's
yeah, so when you have this kind of amazing ideas, it only makes sense to actually look out for where is the most source after location for this kind of investment opportunities. And we are all aware that it's not just Dangote Refinery. The Lekki Free Trade Zone and this Songotedo axis is actually the new Lagos. This is where Nigerian government and foreign investors are actually pumping well over $25 billion worth of investment into the axis. The Lekki deep sea port, $1.5 billion industry is being created. It's actually going to be completed by end of 2022. The Dangote Refinery, $15 billion factory is actually going to be completed by third quarter of this year. You have even the fertilizer was just opened, Tuesday, 22nd of March. So a lot of activities are actually going on in that axis. And for the Lekki Free Trade Zone, the government is projecting that there's going to be over 500 Tier A companies that will actually be establishing in that axis. So it's only a matter of time for that area to actually be exploding with opportunities, with employment. They project over 500,000 direct employment coming into the Lekki Free Trade Zone alone. So that is an amazing opportunity for investment, an amazing opportunity for any business idea at all. If you are here, in fact, this is where to be, basically. 100% eliminating the presence of PSA in our estate, and we're also eliminating the presence of generator in our estate. And we purely depend on nature to power our homes. And this is what we have established as a company. And we have also built a show home as a proof of concept to actually prove this works. And based on the proof of concept, we've gotten a very large, large positive feedback from a lot of interested subscribers, and that's actually what propelled us to actually replicate it on an estate-wide scale that we're doing right now. So yeah, the solution is here to stay, and it's not just a Nigerian solution; it's actually an African solution.
People are asking me, is it solar you want to use? Is it hydro? Is it carbon? Is it CO2?
Or is it nuclear? This is how I'll answer it. Nature and God have been very kind to man. Okay. And it has given us a lot of avenues to actually harness power. And we are beyond the Industrial Revolution. The solution, technological solution to harness power from nature is out there. And we have a lot of it. We just need to tap into it. And this is exactly what Happy Homes is doing with Quantum Brick Estate Phase 2. It's as simple as that. We're basically just tapping into nature. And nature sources are enormous. I mean, the list is endless. Solar, wind, water, geothermal, nuclear, coal, just name it. So, but we are not at liberty to tell you exactly how we are generating this power for the homes. But what we can guarantee you is you are guaranteed of a constant 24/7 power supply in your homes, because you actually take total ownership and total control of the powers in your home. And we of course, it's going to be an inverter-based system, battery stored. So your power is going to be stored in a battery and it's going to be recharged every day. So it is the hybrid system that we are installing that is going to give you the avenue to actually recharge your batteries each and every day. Nature recharges this for you through the hybrid systems that we are installing. So that's basically how we can actually explain this. And it's not just something that is futuristic. We've done it in our showroom. Yeah, you visited the showroom. Yes.
Sorry. The inverter, the battery, does it come with my money?
Everything
is pre-installed.
Everything is pre-installed. This is the point we're making.
All your appliances are already in the home.
No. I'm saying I don't need to buy batteries.
You don't need to buy anything.
No. So the only thing you are buying, moving into our apartment, when we hand over the key to you, is your sofa, your bed,
and my clothes,
your TV and your clothes, and maybe
I should buy pants for you.
maybe your kitchen, maybe your kitchen utensils.
Maybe I'm supposed to buy your boxers too, black.
Maybe your kitchen utensils. Basically, that's it. And your plates.
A lot of people will tell you it comes with all of these, and at the end of the day,
we live by our promises. We live by our words. That is why everything we're promising is already fully documented in our contract. I'm sure you've seen the contract.
Yes.
It's all detailed. So there is nothing we're promising that is not detailed in our contract. Maybe the hospital or the clinic wasn't detailed because it was something that we added to part of our solution because we are driven by solution. We look out, when we see problems, we look out for solutions. Somebody died because they couldn't have access to an hospital or an ambulance after 2 hours of having stroke in his home in an estate in Lagos, in Bagada, and he died. So when I read that news, the first thing that came to my mind is, come on guys, we could actually solve this problem. So let's instill a mini clinic with an ambulance standby in our estate. So such occurrence will never ever have to occur again. So this is why I say we are solution provider in real estate, and that's actually what we stand for. We continue to evolve. Our plans continue to evolve as we continue to identify more problems, continue to provide more solutions.
The refinery is not far from here. How am I sure I'm safe?
That's a very good question. That's a very good question. So we all know what is going on, especially when areas where you have refineries or you have petroleum distillation and stuff like that. Yes. So we were very strategic in choosing this location. The refinery, yes, is not far from here, but it's actually 15 kilometers away from this estate location. And research has proven that refinery and its axis or its environment should not be accommodated because of any potential pollution that may actually be ensuing from the refinery to a safe distance of about 7 to 8 kilometers. And we are more than double that standard. So we are very safe away from any pollution that may ensue from the refinery.
Now, this is waterfront.
That's right.
Let's talk about safety of this place from water erosion.
Yes.
So, how safe?
I can assure you that this is very safe, and because this is not the first waterfront in the world that you're going to have estate development. You have in Miami and other parts of the world, even in Lagos, Nigeria. You have the new Atlantic City. But one thing I can assure you is there is actually engineering solution to all of these problems, and that's why you have cities. Even Holland is a whole country below sea level. A whole country, Holland, Netherlands, is a whole country below sea level, and they live there. But we don't have that. I mean, we don't have that bad an issue here.
So I want to buy into it. How much?
So the reality is, because we actually have the masses at heart, and everything we design is actually to their benefit, because we actually we basically put all of these solutions together under the same roof, under the same estate, such that they can enjoy this amazing opportunity. And they're not just paying the price we are listing this for. It's not just for the house. It's actually for a fully finished and fully furnished house. When I say fully furnished, I'm talking about the fact that you have most of the electrical appliances pre-installed, your refrigerator, big double door refrigerator, your microwave oven, your gas cooker, your washing machine.
You're not buying all of those.
You're not buying all of those things. They are all included in the price I'm going to mention right now. All your ACs in all living spaces are all pre-installed in this price. And don't forget that it is off-grid, so you're not even worrying about NEPA bills every month. So all of those is already included in the price. And we are a company that is very, very big on safety. So each of our homes also comes with the fire alarm system. It's smart home ready. It comes with gas leak sensors, and it comes with fire extinguishers within each apartment. And now coming out of the apartment, you now also have fire hydrants and fire truck around the estate, so that safety is guaranteed. And when you now come to health issues, we also are planning to include a clinic, a walking clinic within the estate with an ambulance system that is actually standby. So, and of course, we have swimming pool, bulk gym facility, children playground, to mention a few, even a grocery store. And how much are you getting all of this for? 3-bedroom comes at 34 to 36 million, and 4-bedroom comes at 40 million. And these prices are actually below. These prices are actually below the market rates within this axis. You can Google it, and that is why it won't stay at this price for too long.
Even apart from this axis, you can already tell that price is actually very cheap.
Yeah.
Wow. For all the values.
Exactly.
Wow. And
that's why it won't be at that price for too long, because it's no longer economically viable because of our economic realities in Nigeria.
So what's the installment payment, the installment plan like? Like if I want to start now, but I don't have all the 36 million at once, or
Yeah.
the 40 million at once?
So we don't expect you to pay everything at once. We're actually basically big about installment. We don't even want you to pay everything at once. We actually want you to pay in installment, but every 6 months, a quarter of the price. So that before you make the next installment payment, you actually see the progress. And no progress, you don't have to pay.
If I enter the contract with you now,
Yes.
and I pay the first installment, say like 10 million naira,
Yes.
because in another 2 years, within the next 18 months, prices of things have gone up.
Yes.
Inflation has also. Is there any likelihood that the price still remains?
So this is exactly why we call it the fastest finger. So the moment a contract has been entered into, all of these are already spelled out in black and white, including all of the amenities that we are promised. They are all black and white stated out in the contract. The moment you lock in at the price, you sign the contract, we have the contract executed at that price, it can't change because it's a law. It becomes a law. So it may change for others who may be coming in afterwards, but the moment you lock in at the price,
That's it.
that's it. It is not all the apartments that will actually be beach facing. Some of them will be beach facing, while some of them are actually going to be backing the beach. But regardless, any apartment within the estate all the apartments within the estate actually will have a staircase. Will have a staircase around their buildings, such that they are able to actually go to the top of the balcony of each of the apartments, and that balcony will give them an area view of the estate as well as the view of the beach. So it doesn't matter whether your apartment is facing the beach or it is backing the beach. You still have access via the rooftop to actually still have a view. So it's almost like a rooftop view. Look forward to working with you guys, to investing in us and investing with us, so that together we can actually create a safer Nigeria and Africa through innovative real estate solutions that Abbey Homes is bringing on board.
You can actually go to www.abbeyhomes.com, HABBEY homes.com, abbeyhomes.com. Look for all the information. If you now still require further information, reach out to me. In fact, I want to start marketing. I want to sell half of this estate, if not the whole estate. Reach out. I'll be your landlord here. So when you start landlord association meeting, I'll be the chief.
You'll be the chief, yeah.
Reach out to me, 081 70 74 7424, 081 70 74 74 24. Reach out to me. I won't sell all the land we do for you. Now, in case anybody decides that he likes the location, he wants to buy maybe 1 unit of land portion, but he wants to build his own design, is there a chance for that?
Unfortunately not. So this is exactly why we are not into land sales as a company. We are strictly motivated by providing solution to existing problems. So our solution is a fully integrated solution, and that is why we are taking the pain to actually design everything to its last details. So rather, whoever is investing should actually buy into our pre-existing designs. That's why you have the 3-bedroom and the 4-bedroom option. So, and you have every other thing that actually associates with it. So you can trust that we've done a good job at the designs, and you will love it. Trust me.
So let's talk about the land. Recently we heard news about some persons having troubles with the estate they bought into, whether the land is under acquisition or accession or whatever, and then it turned out that government did not approve for them. What is the title to the land you are building this estate in? So
that's actually a very critical question. So now, the title on this land and the land along this axis, not beyond there, is actually village accession, and this is actually very critical. You can show them that where you have those trees, if you go a meter beyond that point, you're actually into government acquisition. A meter beyond those trees, you are into government acquisition. So this is actually a very narrow accession. If you go to the Lagos State Land Ministry, this is what you find there. If you take the coordinate of this land and go there, you will find that path. So the accession for this village terminates there, and it's a long track. It goes like that, and it goes like that, but it doesn't go beyond the first 60 meters. This is the fact. So we did all those checks. So it is village accession. And village accession, by the way, is a government gazette. It's registered in government records to say we free this land to the community to do whatever they like with it. And we've secured a registered survey for this land. And we're just about to commence the process of securing governor's consent for the whole land area. And all those that we're purchasing with us also will be issued documents that will allow them to be able to secure governor's consent for each of the apartments. These are part of the documentations that we're going to be issuing to them at extra 5% cost of the property. So we're going to be issuing them deed of assignment, Form 1C, and also survey plan to cover each of the apartments.